Hello everyone, hello! Today is the last round of the preseason 2020. Today is a Friday and today it's the Perk Train. I don't know how to start the radio, to be fair. I did practice a tiny bit, like just to know, because today, I'm just gonna go straight to it. Today is Nürburgring GP in Group 3. And 2 minutes. And yeah, 11 times tire wear, 2 times fuel. But if you look at it quickly, you have to take every compound possible. So you have to race hard, you have to race mediums, and you have to race softs, racing softs. That makes the strategy fairly important. So I had a good run during the afternoon, not gonna lie, it was pretty good. Like, qualifying is not great. I'm struggling about qualifying pace. Not sure if it's the car or not. Maybe it's not only me. I would admit I'm a bit slow, a bit rusty. But I took another car, for example, and I gained 2/10 on the first sector only, and I didn't try more because I had to do something else. So yeah, their season isn't as great as I thought it would be so far, at least in qualifying. In race, it seems to be pretty good. You need a good strat, you need to be lucky with your strat, but it seems to be fairly good. So yeah. The strat I've done, like, I tried 2 things. I tried hards, mediums, softs, which was not great because you have to spend a lot of time on the hards and everything. And the pit stop is about 6 seconds, like nothing more, nothing less. I think it's 6.1 or 6.2 seconds. And yeah, qualifying, it's a one shot. I'm just looking at the message, sorry. And yeah, so the second strat was mediums. I had the 2 of a soft in front, but the guy in front with the soft could not run away. Then I did softs, and 1 lap on hard. I'm just answering. I'm just gonna check if Teach is. I think Teach is racing. Should. Yeah, he is. So yeah, I don't need a result. Like, I'm sure to have my S rank, because I just, like, you need to be in EMEA. You need to be in the top 200 in EMEA, or, and it's only or, be in the top 10 of your manufacturers or your country if you're doing nations. So just by being in top 10 in Peugeot means you can have the S rank, which means it's also very easy to have it in some manufacturers, like, because there's nobody, and Peugeot there's nobody. Like, there is Cubertom and there's Sidicos, which are the only I'd say fast people I've seen. Maybe there's more, but I didn't saw them. But yeah, that's the 3 names that catch me. Well, 2 names plus me, who's in top split. So yeah, that's so I've got it. I just race for fun. Like, I just want to try to have fun and just try to see if my strat would work in a FIA context. Because my race time was fairly good, but I had no one to block me. I had no one. Like, I was running alone, aside the first stint where I was running in the draft. So yeah, I think it was most likely all the best run I could have got. There were also disconnects on the second slot, I think, yeah. And yeah, it's this lobby is just stacked. It's just so stacked. It's like, to be honest, the previous split was better, which was, I think, easier from what I've seen. Yeah, it's alright. I'm just gonna do it once. I don't want, like, I already got a headache. I'm not feeling great. I don't know if I'm going to be sick or not, and considering the context, I'm most likely gonna be, like, careful about this. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be sick, but I'm not like feeling great so far. So yeah, I'm gonna do it once. Like my hands are cold, and when my hands are cold, it's not a good sign. Like that means I'm not at the greatest, because normally my hands are super warm. So yeah, loading track, waiting. Okay, it takes a bit long. I don't know. Maybe we'll see some disconnects. Like I feel like the server weren't as good because I've seen some disconnects. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's whatever right now. It's the last round. We've got 3 rounds. You've seen the season Group 4 being super good, but not in the race. And I need to pick a manufacturers for the next season, and I have no clue. So I have no clue on who to choose, or on what to choose. I have a few ideas, but it's most likely gonna be stacked. So yeah. What is this? It's the most stacked lobby I've seen. Wow. What is this lobby? I don't know if you saw that. I mean, maybe it's only me or not, but I already felt like when someone passed the finish line, I don't know who it was, but like the first one, had massive freeze. I don't know if it's only me, but yeah, I had a massive freeze that was noticeable on the eye. Like, so I'm gonna check that. Maybe I'm gonna add some post-editing voices or during editing voices. But yeah, I really feel that there were a freeze somewhere. I'm also starting on mediums. So I just checked how much time I've lost in the freeze, and it was about a tenth and a half. So it's a lot. The strat paid off! The strat paid off! I'm glad to finish on this result. I'm not gonna touch it again. Also want to thank, who was it? I think it was Will and Devil who played it smart and didn't try to overtake us Medi. So yeah, thanks guys. That was smart racing, so excellent, and congrats for your result, guys. Oh, 309 points. That's the first time I crossed the 300 points. I'm taking it. That's it. I think there's gonna be a debriefing, but not right now. I'm gonna cool down because yeah. Good result. I like it. So see ya in a few seconds for the debriefing. Debriefing time. So I checked a bit what to look at. There's nothing much this time. Like this race was pretty straightforward for once, and it was in our favor. What? Our favor? My favor? Why I say our? I don't know. So yeah, once again, Tej and I are just close together. It just has to happen now. It's just mandatory. So yeah, I think it's been 3 races in a row where we're just like 1 position apart. So yeah, I mean, I don't mind it at all. It's just I would like to be 1-2 more than 10-11, but yeah, that's how it is. So the race. One thing I forgot because I'm a big pleb is like I'm starting here. You can maybe you can't see it because of the compression, but I can see a tiny bit my tires being colder than Tej's, for example, because like every other tire like when it's not your tires, when it's not local, when it's someone else, you won't see the tire temp unless he's wheel spinning. So you won't see them being cold, you will just see them being too hot. And I can see a tiny bit of like it's bluish. It gets to the blue, or like there's the tires, the tire wear, and it's like surrounding it. So yeah, the it's a bit more cold than it is like normally. So yeah, that happened. So it's not much. It's a bit of wheel spin, but. In the end of the scene, that's gonna have a bit of more like extra tire wear. So yeah, like it's not the greatest thing to have. I know I could like not rush behind because Tej is one of the safest drivers in the world, and I don't say that because he's my teammate. I say that because that's the facts. He's just a safe driver. He's gonna give you space every time and everything. So I could brake and do my stuff without blocking him and without trying wonky stuff. So at the end of this stint, I said to Tej I'm gonna pit on lap 4. So I thought he would follow me. And yeah, you can see, I'm really turning at the last minute. And I gained a lot of times on Viral. So I think I really like nailed the entrance of this one. So there's nothing much, I'm going on softs. I'm behind Viral, who's also on soft. But here I got 2.15 seconds penalty, so I'm gonna jump him whatsoever. And here, I wanted to jump both of them. Like I wanted to jump AI and Quinton, but that didn't win as planned. I really tried to brake late, but AI Racing saw me arriving, so he did brake even later. He went a bit further than I would have liked. Like he just went wide as if I wasn't here. Just to maybe block me a bit too much, but yeah, I mean he's not to be rough. He's known to be rough, so I'm not surprised. And then I didn't want Quinton to pass, so I just kept them inside, nice and easy. I'm just like right on the curb. I can be more on the inside. And what happened to Quinton is he got 2 seconds penalty for this. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but this is bullshit. Like it's another example of bullshit penalties. I mean, I'm sorry for you, Quinton. I didn't know you had a penalty, and you told me after on the stream. But that's just shouldn't happen. Like these penalties shouldn't exist. So. And here, that's gonna be a code brown because I was not expecting that. just look at this. Here. That was a goddamn code brown. So what happened? Let's see that again. So again, I know I won't be able to overtake him. He got worse tires, but not that much worse. So I want to, like I said, I'm just putting on the left to say I might overtake, but I'm like, if you see the gap, I'm not gonna be able to overtake whatsoever. So I'm gonna go back on the line. At the same time, he goes a bit on the middle line. So we both go on the same line, but I brake way later than he does. Because I think he was scared of what's happening in front. So when I saw that, I had to overtake, like, oh my god, please send help. That, like, thankfully he saw me coming. Maybe it's because of the pink car, I don't know, but he saw me coming and nothing was like bad, but this is a real code brown. Like, I wasn't expecting anything like this, like you can see on the outside camera that it was not prepared at all. So yeah, it's just like that kind of fortunate moment that can decide the race. Let's see, maybe I'll have a better hunger with this. Yeah, nice crap. Nice crap. But yeah, like, it was not prepared at all. Maybe on SVTR's camera. Yeah, he gave space, let me by, and then he goes to the pits anyway. So I'm trying to push again. Air racing is on hard. He's gonna finish the race with this. So I realized that he was on hard. So in my head I was like, you need to pass him as fast as you can. And I will just let you enjoy this. He really made a very good defense. Like, it was on point. This one was really on point. So did he flash me? He did. Okay, excellent. So I think he noticed I was way faster because of the soft tires, so he wanted to enjoy the draft and didn't try too much. But that was still like a very nice side by side with air racing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's worth some time, but this one was really on point. But I'm gonna lose him. Like, he can catch despite he's on hard and I'm on soft. But yeah, it's because of the slipstream. Then maybe he's on dead softs, and I'm on less warm soft. So I'm gonna catch him at some point. Like lap 13, I'm just gonna catch him, and I know I still have like one lap to do with the soft. And this happened. You just saw like a little picture. I didn't want you to saw that, but yeah, like he got oversteer, then made a drift. I got on the inside, and thank you very much. I'm gonna take the position, and his tires are dead now, so he has to pit, otherwise he's gonna have troubles. He just don't want to overtake me because he knows their season is very slow, but I'm gonna be very fast in this corner normally. And is he pitting? Yeah, he goes to the pits. David still goes to the pits as well for hard. Yeah, it was hard. So he exits the pits. I'm here. I want to be on front. I want to be in the front. I don't want to be behind him because of the fresh air. So I give him space. I know he's on hards, and I know I'm on dead soft, which are pretty much the same pace. So he let me by. I watched his stream. He let me by. Just because if, like, his way of thinking was, if he's not speeding, I'm gonna try to overtake him on the last lap, and if speeding, well, it's whatever, because he's like got 6 seconds down on Fiveros and 8 seconds, no, not 8, 3 or 4 seconds up on Will, so he's pretty much safe. So I'm just trying like to be as fast as I can with my dead softs onto the pits, and this is very scary. You exit the pits and you see this 1, 2, 3 cars in your mirror. That's not something you want to have when you have core tires. You exit the pits and you didn't practice with the hards properly, so you don't know where to brake. So I'm like, okay, I brake here, no, I brake here, no, I brake here, no, and I almost died here. Like, I just went like, nope, on the inside, you're not gonna touch me. So I was very fortunate here, and Aura was on dead softs, which was about as fast as me on hards. So, like, the last lap is just, I'm bringing it home, P4. It's not a podium, I would like a podium. But considering the car, I mean, it's supposed to be great here, but it's not as great as you can think because of the straight line speed. It's one of the it's the second slowest in the straight line speed, so it's not great to have, like, you can be overtaken easily, but you can't really overtake easily. I'm gonna check something. I have to check, like, I didn't yet because I'm not in the montage, but I will check after this. I'm most likely gonna say that during qualifying, so you already heard that. But yeah, I had the freeze in qualifying. Teach has the freeze too. Like, it's something that happened to him as well. So it's not only me. That's still a shame that happens. Like, it's weird. So yeah, I'm gonna do the usual thumbnail, and I know which one it will be. It's gonna be first corner. Escaping my death. Like, that was fucking close. And that's gonna be the thumbnail. That's, like, there is air racing, like Lazarus, air racing, TX3, Race Clutch, and Fordzilla here. There's a bit too much of glare. I'm gonna remove some. What kind of filters? This one? No, it's bad. So yeah, that's, like, if you're wondering how I'm making the IGTL pictures and everything, I already have a preset, like, on a few pictures that I'm modifying depending on the track and the lightnings, well, the lights. But yeah, I'm just using the same one over and over. Oh, those colors are lovely. It's gonna be good. It's yeah, it's great looking. I like it. See, I'm sharing it. It's gonna take a while. Teach's race is not going well. He's P10 right now. On what tire is he? He's on mediums. He's doing the same strat, so I bet people are on softs at the start, so it might gain some position after. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So yeah, I should have stayed on the picture because I'm stupid. But yeah, so I'm gonna end like on this, making a fake picture. So I have, like, the outro. It's the worst ending ever again, but you're used to this with me. So yeah, thank you for watching. It was a pleasure. And so right now, don't know which manufacturer will take. It's gonna be stage 1 is interesting to say the least. I expect Nürburgring to be cancelled due to the coronavirus. To talk about the World Tours. The one following, I don't know because I'm not aware of the date or anything. So might be cancelled, postponed. I don't know. I don't have a fucking clue. I would like to, but I don't have. So yeah, it's just gonna be weird. I'm gonna try, but this season. But to be honest, I think it's gonna be really hard. Like in the UK, there is, like, possibilities and everything, but it's gonna be like Nations Cup in France. If I'm honest, it's gonna be stacked. There's Tutsu, there's Storm, there is Miura, maybe T-Tech coming back. Devil Soul if he bothers trying it. Og if he comes back. But yeah, there's lots of competition, and unlike 2018, we can have retries as much as you like, pretty much, so you can make a good result. Where the thing is, from what I see, I'm maybe more consistent, but I'm not having the same top speed as them. I'm just a bit under. So what into 2018 was based on consistency, so you have one shot and you have like 5 out of 10 races counting. Now we have, like, let's say for the World Finals only, you have 10 10s out of 40 and you have 200 tries, because you have 5 times try per round, so 45 times is 200, which is, in my opinion, way too much, by the way. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe do a video regarding FI, what I think about it, my experience from last year, and how it's gonna be this year, because it's pretty much the same thing, so I've got the experience of it already. Maybe I'm gonna do that, or maybe going to do a podcast with Tej, if he wants to make a podcast again, because I know he likes it, but he didn't take time, or didn't have time to do so. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you on this picture. Maybe that's gonna be the thumbnail in the end, I don't know. One way or the other. It's gonna be this one or the first one. So yeah, thanks for watching. TG is currently P13, so it's going worse and worse. He just pitted, yeah. Just pitted for some softs, so it's gonna be great. And people are pitting in front of him, so he's gonna gain some positions. He already gained, like, yeah, he's going back to P10 normally. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great evening. It's gonna be most likely 8:55 as usual, if not more, because the race is very long this time. And yes, yeah, I don't know what manufacturers I will take. If you have any kind of suggestion, put that in the comments below. If you like the video, like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it, or just dislike it, sorry. If you think I'm a pleb, like it. It's a bit biased, but yeah, it's just, yeah, thanks for watching, have a good evening, and see y'all.